This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, looks like we're all here and it's 7:33, so I call the meeting to order. The first order of business is to review and act on the minutes from the previous meeting.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
we'll need to go through the statement and instructions again.
okay,
Do you want me to do that?
yes,
I'd like the minutes to reflect that the board finds it necessary to protect the health, safety, and welfare of the public, and in accordance with the Executive Orders number 16, which was extended by Executive Orders 34 and 51, the Adjustment and Appeals Board will meet electronically to hear appeals concerning the Williamson County Education Impact Fee. A recording of the meeting will be available to the public following the meeting. The chairman will call each member's name. Please respond and confirm that you can hear the other members. Each vote must be taken by roll call vote. The chairman will call the names, at which time you will provide your vote. Prior to making a motion or second or asking a question or making a comment, please identify yourself. Mr. Chairman, I believe that you're ready to conduct roll call.
all right, we will do a roll call and confirm that we can hear each other. I will start, Ronald Crutcher, chairman, and I am able to hear each of you. Mr. Scholl,
This is Kenneth Choate. I can hear everyone.
okay, Mr. Lee,
This is John Lee, and I can hear everyone.
okay, we've got Mr. Adams,
This is Glenn Adams, and I can hear everyone.
all right, Mr. Hughes,
It's Josh Hughes. I'm able to hear everyone.
okay, we have all the members of the board are present. We can continue on with the meeting, and the first order of business is to comment and act on the minutes that were mailed to you.
Mr. Chairman, this is Glenn Adams. I make a motion that we approve the minutes.
The motion's been made. Do I hear a second?
This is John Lee. I second that motion.
Motion has been made. Any questions or comment? Hearing none, I will ask for a roll call vote, and the chairman starts by voting yes for approval of the minute. Mr. Joel,
This is Kenneth Choate. I vote yes to approve the meeting minutes.
Mr. Hughes, Mr. Adams,
This is Glenn Adams. I vote to approve.
Mr. Lee.
This is John Lee. I vote to approve.
All right, the minutes are approved, and we will proceed on. I will turn the meeting over to Mr. Cook to lead us through the rest of the agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like the record reflect that adequate public notice was given both to the home builders and to the public. Without objection, we will hear Carbine and Associates, Crescent Homes, Drees Premier Homes, and the Jones Company appeals. I'd like the minutes to reflect that no additional documentation was provided. The first argument that the appellants make is that they have obtained vested rights under the Vested Rights Act of 2014. So the lots at issue are not subject to the impact fee. Staff disagrees with this position. The definition that's provided in the act states the development regulations provided in the act include standards and regulations concerning the actual development of the property, specifically naming local stormwater requirements, local construction standards for buildings, streets, alleys, curbs, and sidewalks. These are all standards that concern the actual development of the property. The impact fee has nothing to do with development of the property and is a revenue source. And in fact, the appellants can develop the property without ever having to pay the impact fee. The second argument appellants make is that the county has failed to apply the impact fee in accordance with Private Chapter 120. The Private Act provides that it is intent of the act to grant Williamson County Legislative Body the authority to establish procedure. The appellants argued that the county is required to have separate districts that include one subdivision, and for each subdivision, the county is required to calculate the impact fee and the revenue to be used only for that development. Private Act does not require the county to find specific zones to accommodate each subdivision. In fact, the Private Act grants the county's legislative body broad power to implement an impact fee system. To support its decision to establish two different districts, the legislative body determined that a countywide impact fee is needed because of the ever-changing school districts, as well as the fact that development in one area of the county has an effect on schools in another area of the county. For these reasons, Mr. Chairman, we ask these appeals be denied.
Okay, you have heard the staff's position. You hear the motion.
Mr. Chairman, just want to check real quick to make sure that there is no appellants on the line. Hearing none, go ahead.
Okay, you have heard the staff's position on the appeals. Do I have a motion concerning that position?
Mr. Crutcher, this Kenneth Choate, I make a motion, we deny these appeals.
Proper motion's been made. Do I hear a second?
This Josh Hughes, I'll second that motion.
Motion's been made and seconded. Are there any questions, comments concerning the motion? Hearing none, I will call vote. This is Robert Crutcher, and I vote to approve the motion, which is to deny the appeal. Mr. Lee.
This is John Lee. I vote for the motion to deny the appeals.
All right, Mr. Adams.
This is Glenn Adams, and I vote to deny.
Mr. Joe.
This is Kenneth Choate, I vote for the motion to deny the appeals.
You.
I don't know if you called my name, but this is Josh Hughes, vote for the motion to deny.
All right, the motion was unanimous to deny the appeals. The appeals are denied.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The last appeals that we have is from Celebration Homes. The reason we have separated Celebration Homes is that they provide no explanation for their appeal or supporting any documentation. Based on previous appeals, the county maintains that the impact fee is not a development regulation or development standard, and is in fact a revenue-raising mechanism, and therefore vested rights do not attach to this. Further, the county maintains that it adopted the impact fee in accordance with the authority granted under Chapter 120 of the 1987 Private Acts. There is no requirement the county create a new impact fee rate for each subdivision, and the subdivision's proceeds raised must be spent only for the benefit of that particular subdivision. For these reasons, Mr. Chairman, we ask for the appeal be denied. I will ask again whether there's any representatives of the appellants online. Hearing none, Mr. Chairman.
You have heard the staff's position. And are there any questions? All right. The chair will entertain a motion on the staff position.
This is John Lee. I move we deny the appeal.
Proper motion. Is there a second?
This is Glenn Adams. I'll second the motion.
Proper motion's been made and seconded. Are there any questions or discussions on the motion, which is to deny the appeal? Hearing none, we will voice vote. For the motion, which is to deny the appeal.
This is Kenneth Choate. I vote for the motion to deny the appeal.
Mr. Lee,
This is John Lee. I vote for the motion to deny the appeal.
Hughes. Mr. Hughes, you're breaking out. Can you try again?
Yes, this is for the
You're
Can you
breaking
guys
out. I'll come back to you in a few seconds. All right. Got Mr. Adams.
It's Glenn Adams, and I vote to deny.
Mr. Hughes, try us again.
Yes. This is Josh Hughes. I vote motion to deny.
Okay. We have all members that voted. It is unanimous vote to approve the motion, which is to deny the appeal. Any other business come before the board?
We have no other appeals for you, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, this is Joe Horn. I just wanted to announce that we are scheduled to meet via this mechanism on Thursday, July 16th at 7:30 a.m.
Okay. Are there any other questions, comments? If not, I will declare this meeting closed. Thank you all for getting up and getting on.